We all know the IELTS listening test can be super nerve-wracking, right? But what if I told you there's a hidden clue in one of its most common prompts? A clue that, once you see it, can totally transform how you approach the entire section. In this explainer, we're going to deconstruct that clue and turn it into your secret weapon.
Okay, so this sentence right here, this is everything. This is literally what the test makers are told to do. And I know it seems pretty simple, but trust me, it's not just an instruction. It's a treasure map, packed with clues that will guide you through the audio that's about to play.
All right, put yourself in the hot seat. You're in the exam, the clock's ticking, and you hear this. In that high-pressure moment, most of us just see words, an instruction. But what if it's way more than that? What if it's the key that unlocks the whole thing?
Let's be real, the IELTS test is designed to be stressful. You get one shot at the audio, just once, and it's so easy to feel completely overwhelmed. But what if we could flip that on its head? What if we could take all that pressure and channel it into laser-focused precision? So here it is. This is the big mindset shift. Most test takers see an instruction, but from now on, we're going to see a roadmap. And it doesn't just point you in a general direction either. It tells you the destination, the kind of road you'll be on, and even the landmarks to look out for.
Okay, so how do we actually read this roadmap? Well, it's all about breaking it down, decoding it piece by piece. We're going to uncover the hidden clues that will give you an incredible advantage before the audio even starts.
First up, let's look at this word right here, counselor. Think about it. This tells you it's not just some random person talking. A counselor is a pro, an expert, and that one little word tells you the audio is going to be structured, it's going to be logical, and, get this, it's designed to help you, not to trick you.
So because we know it's a counselor, we can start making some really smart predictions. You can almost hear it already, right? You're going to hear phrases like, you should consider, or a good strategy would be. This isn't a casual chat between friends. It's clear, logical guidance. Knowing this is a huge advantage.
And it doesn't stop there. The prompt also tells us it's a guidance session. Now, what does session imply? It means structure. You know, this isn't going to be some rambling all over the place conversation. A session has a clear beginning, a middle, and an end. You can totally anticipate a problem being laid out, some options being discussed, and then boom, a final recommendation.
Okay, now this is where the roadmap becomes an absolute game changer. It literally hands you the 3 possible topics on a silver platter: career advice, study habits, or personal development. That's it. Suddenly, your job isn't to catch every single word. Nope. Your job is just to figure out which of these 3 buckets the conversation falls into. Your focus gets razor sharp.
So we've decoded the clues, now we get to the fun part. We can stop just passively listening and start actively predicting what's coming next. And believe me, this is where you get a massive leg up on everyone else.
And you can see the difference right here. It's passive listening versus strategic listening. The passive listener, they're totally overwhelmed, just trying to grab onto any word they can. But you, the strategic listener, you're going in expecting a structured session. You are ready and waiting, listening for very specific keywords related to one of only 3 topics.
So let me break it down for you. Here's your simple 3-step prediction process. Step 1. The second that audio starts, your only job is to nail down the topic. Are they talking about resumes? Okay, that's career. Procrastination? Got it. Study habits. Step 2. Start anticipating the kind of words you're going to hear. For careers, you're listening for stuff like interview, skills. For study, note-taking, exams. And step 3. Listen for those signposting words. You know, firstly, another point is, in conclusion. They're like little breadcrumbs guiding you through the talk.
Okay, let's pull this all together. Let's really talk about the massive strategic advantage you've just unlocked. Just by taking a few seconds to do this little mental breakdown before the audio starts, you've completely changed the game.
Think about it. That little sentence, that prompt, it isn't just part of the test. It's basically the answer key in disguise. It hands you the speaker's job, the structure of the talk, and even a short list of the topics, all before you hear a single question.
At the end of the day, what this is really all about is taking back control. You're not just a passive listener anymore, hoping to catch the right answer. No way. You are an active participant. You're solving a puzzle where you already have all the most important clues right in your hand. And that right there is how you turn all that pressure into pure precision.
So I'm going to leave you with a final thought. We've broken down this one IELTS prompt, which is great. But what if this isn't just an IELTS trick?
What if this is a skill you can use everywhere? What if every instruction you ever face, in any test, at work, in life, is secretly a roadmap just waiting for you to decode it? Just think about what else you could predict, master, and achieve.